Hey everyone, this is Sean with Pew Pew Tactical, and today we're taking a look at everyday carry. This is a very important subject. We wanted to cover things that we absolutely trust our lives with, and we have come to that knowledge by testing them out. We're going to share that with you in potentially a new series, so come on and check it out. All right, guys, one of the first things we're going to start with is medical. I know everyone likes to talk about carrying guns in a concealed fashion. While that might be sexy, he who makes holes needs to also be able to patch them. And one of the first things we're going to start with is the cat tourniquet. I have a couple of different versions here. I really like the cat. There are other very fine tourniquets out there, like the soft T also. I just like the cat because it is so lightweight and it packs down to a pretty thin profile. And I typically wear Apex pants or shorts from 511, and the side pockets, which are not overt, they're more hidden, are able to hold a couple of these. Following up on that, I carry Quick Clot. And this is not the actual clotting material itself. It's combined in a gauze where you can actually use it to pack a wound. One of the things that they found when they first started using clotting agents is that they can potentially leave the wound and travel through the circulatory system and do bad things in other places, clot areas where you don't want. So the gauze contains all of that clotting material. This, combined with a couple of good tourniquets, is a great approach to handling your gunshot wounds. Up next, we're going to talk about McGregor custom leather. Now, the statement here on the front of this wallet is a Tarantino reference.
Which one is it? It's the one that says bad motherfucker.
It's not necessarily a reflection of my own self-identity. My wife had this wallet created for me from McGregor Custom Leather, and it features the Lambda shield from the Spartans and a Kopis sword on the front, which was the symbol of my business for quite a while when I was writing freelance. The inside of the leather actually has a Cryptek liner and numerous slots for credit cards. And actually the print, the Cryptek, is on the outside in the leather also. This is not anything fancy in the sense of it doesn't do anything functionally other than hold my cash and my credit cards, but it's just something that I like to have as a personalized item that I carry with me every day. Again, that's McGregor Custom Leather. Okay, so next we're going to start out with a light. Having an auxiliary light that is separate from your firearm is a good idea in general as a practice. If you have a weapon light, that's great, but you don't always want to be using it to illuminate the area. You might have to muzzle people, even accidentally, in order to accomplish that. So having a separate light from your handgun is a good idea. I carry the Streamlight. This is a ProTac 1L, and it's decent. I mean, it's not like super bright, but in most situations, it's a good balance between having a compact size and good brightness. It's got a thumb switch on the back there, and I can hold it in various positions and use it with my firearm if need be. All right, moving on from there, we're going to talk about this Benchmade Claymore. Now, I get exposed to a lot of different guns and knives, and this has been one of my favorites. I actually reviewed this for another publication a while back, and one of the things that I like about it is the fact that it is button activated. I can push this button right here, and the knife deploys on its own. Now, that may or may not be legal in your area, so be sure to check with your local regulations, but this knife is absolutely a great knife. I've got the 50-50 blade configuration here. We've got a little bit of serration and then a nice sharp edge and down to a drop point. And the knife has been great. I've used it for a few years now, and I just like the utility of being able to open and close the knife one-handed. I can absolutely open most folding knives one-handed anyway, but this one is absolutely certain. It just pops open and it's ready to go quickly. Good grip on it too, fits my hand really well, and I've been impressed with it now for a couple of years. Okay, one of the things that people are probably waiting for the most is the firearm. I carry the Walther PDP. This is the compact version, and I like a number of things about this gun. I also carry it in a C&G holster. This one is an inside the waistband holster. Still working on that. That's a bit of a challenge for me, but I'm open to the idea and working it out right now. The Walther PDP is a great gun for a lot of different reasons. It has an outstanding trigger. It's optics ready, and here we have Leupold Delta Point Pro. One of the things that I love the best about the Walther is the grip. The ergonomics of the grip are absolutely amazing. I can get my big hand on this gun and hold it really well, still reach all the controls without having any issues. This one is a smaller version that is a little bit easier to conceal. Moving on from there, I've got the full-size Walther PDP, and I actually carried this as a duty gun before I retired. This is obviously quite a bit bigger and is equipped with a Surefire weapon light and also a Leupold Delta Point Pro. And again, all of the same reasons. It's very accurate, it's extremely reliable, and the ergonomics are outstanding. It has a really good capacity of 18+1, and it's wonderful to carry in a C&G holster. Again, this is an outside the waistband holster that is capable of accepting a weapon light. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. We talked about all of the things that I carry. I don't carry these all at the same time, and it really kind of depends on the mode, right? Like if it's cold outside and I'm wearing a covered garment, I will probably go with a bigger size gun. That's just based on my hand size and the ability to manipulate the firearm and all of the things that I have to do that are entailed with that. So the knife, the flashlight, at least a firearm, the tourniquets, and the combat gauze, and my wallet absolutely go with me everywhere. So we just wanted to share those ideas with you and kind of give you a peek behind the scenes of how we run things. I want to thank Remington for sponsoring us and sending us some ammo that helps us get our job done in reviewing guns so that we can share that information with you. Again, thank you for watching.